with a type of kidney cancer, and just a few weeks later passed away. Mr. Hanners began driving in 1980s with 4,888 victories and over $41 million in purse earnings from over 35,000 career drives. He posted career highs in both wins and purses in 2005 with 478 victories, ranking him 12th in the country and 15th on earnings list with over $4 million. And interestingly, never won a race with a purse of more than $40,000 that year in 2005. Garnered several driving titles over the years, and he drove his last race on August the 20th at Scioto Downs, where he climbed out of the sulky 9 times, and scoring his last victory of his career that night with I Got a Feelin' Fran, a horse that he drove here as well the past few years. Brad is survived by his wife Alicia, children Jordan, Austin, Luke, and Maya. His sisters Kathy Smith and Sandy Edelberg. Brother William Hanners, nephews Tyler and Trevor Smith, niece Ashley, Massey, and many aunts and uncles. Dick Macomber, with a very successful career in harness racing. After serving in the U.S. Air Force from 1952 to 56, started working with horses on a full-time basis and becoming an assistant to Forrest Jerry. He adopted his colors and moved his tack to Western New York, where he raced at Buffalo Raceway and Batavia Downs. His first top horse was stakes-winning trotter Neville Impulse, a 10-time winner at age 3, and the winner of the Yonkers Trot that year. Then came Trim the Tree, which really put Dick on the map. Trim the Tree set a world record in Grand Circuit action at the Red Mile in 1982, winning 3 heats in Lexington, and then captured the Kentucky Pacing Derby at Louisville Downs. At age 3, Trim the Tree was a champion and syndicated later to retire at stud at Elmerhurst Farms in Kentucky. Mr. Macomber then began winter training in Florida, basing his stable at Pompano Park before heading north to New York in the spring times. And once his son Ricky established his base here at Hoosier, he traveled here to Hoosier every summer to work with and follow the career of his son Ricky, and in recent years to spend time with his grandchildren. He was recently diagnosed with ALS. In addition to his son Ricky and a daughter-in-law Jamie, Mr. Macomber is survived by his wife Carol, daughters Kelly and Kim, and grandchildren Nate, Aubrey, Taylor, Blake, and Sarah. And the family will celebrate Dick's life tomorrow, beginning at 1 p.m. and throughout the day here in Anderson.
If you knew our dad, grandpa, brother, uncle, husband, or friend, you knew that he was caring, not nosy, that he was loving, not annoying, that he was always in a hurry, not impatient. You also thought that the only members of his family were Ricky, Taylor, Ricky, Blake, Ricky, Sarah, Nate, and his newest granddaughter, Aubrey. Yes, he was best known as Grandpa or Little Paw in our family. Whether sitting with him in the track kitchen at 6 a.m. each morning or in the clubhouse at 6 p.m. each night, he could have been talking about Trim the Tree, or telling you that your horse needed a Crit Davis, or that his head needed to be taken up. But he was most likely talking about Ricky's drives, or Taylor applying for college, or Blake racing his dirt bike, or that Nate will be out of diapers and he's getting in them. He truly believed that his grandchildren were his biggest and best accomplishments. We never disagreed. But we also think Carol is his angel. His angel for putting up with his late nights, early mornings, his afternoon naps, grouchy afternoon naps if they were interrupted. Every day and every night. He wouldn't admit it to this day, but she was his rock, his normal. She will miss her husband. Kelly will miss her biggest supporter. Kimmy will miss her father. Brian will miss his mentor. Lori will miss her favorite uncle. And Ricky, he will miss his shadow. So, Grandpa, until we meet again.
And these two gentlemen will leave behind a legacy here at Hoosier Park. We were certainly honored to know them and be friends with Brad Hanners and Dick Macomber. We'd like to thank the fine folks here at Hoosier Park for allowing us to share these moments. And we certainly hope you understand. Thank you very much.
At this time, we're going to have a moment of silence. Rest in peace, Dick. Thank you all.